Okay, before I start, I just want to say good evening to everybody, and I just want to say that first and foremost, I'm grateful to be here another day sober. Congratulations to you for 14 years clean. All right, so the poem that I have is called Broken Hearts. The pride of someone's sober day grows. Take it day by day, one day at a time. Believe me, it shows. Internally, my heart grows for compassion of overcoming my past. When I think I realize my addiction outlasts me. With unwelcome arms, when it turned from pleasure to pain, raping me for everything I had. I then no longer laugh with this life I was living so fast. I bet you could picture me screaming in my head as I looked in the mirror and shed another tear. I was scared of the life that I led. I was running from inside torment and fear. I didn't care to listen. I was scared to face what I could not hear. All I felt was defeat. What I had sowed, I gradually reaped. Hell, so unselfishly with my emotions the abusers once felt. I had broken their hearts and savagely my children paid the price. Although while high, all things were stupid or funny. And then I started stealing my children's money, calling them out of their name belligerent, with belts and switches, leaving whelps screaming they were too close, crying for help. My attitude would change like clothes, so uncomfortable. See, the aggravation itches while hovering right up my nose. The loud pitch of my tone would lash out and leave them at home just angry and bitter. I would strike them because my addiction could not find a sitter. Or because I would not listen so disrespectful like a raging bull. My focus was self-centered. I could not find a way to tell you I love you. At the same time, did not recognize who I was. But I'm sorry, your kindness does bother me. Lashing out hysterically, so I would say, I wish you could just go away today. Leave, I'm frustrated. The sight of you bothers me, I need to release. I knew I hurt her individually. There were days when I heard my beautiful daughters acknowledge their feelings towards the rejection of their hurt and pain manifested in my brain. My addiction would brush off those kind, loving kisses and instead would have rather had those hugs and kisses from my so-called friend's husband as his mistress. Man, how evil and cunning my disease became of we. Still, my angels embraced and loved me unconditionally. I was so blind, I could not see. The man I was chasing was a fantasy. Still, my children only saw where they wanted me to be. Regardless of the condition I was in, the devil told me I could and would do it again. You're no good. You will never be understood. I called out on every important appointment, event, or moment, and every dollar spent was taken from majority of the food, bills, or rent. My children never did get the real reason. And the hint that was purposely selfish. Damn, that was not my intentions for them to know. I sent my condolences of apologies. God bless your innocence and grow. The standing ovation was mostly chaotic due to false pride and a failing show. Still, my children shrugged their shoulders and said, it's okay, Mommy, we love you. Maybe some other time we will go. They always understood the lies I wanted them to know. On my knees, I fell relentlessly. When my disease finally deprived me, Lord, I can't take it no more. I'm tired of giving up. It's time to let go. It's time to let go with the belt that left whelps all over their body. The little girl was emotionally dying. My addiction was now faced with the pain that I caused and inflicted that left us all crying. So now each day sober reminds me the old me is over with old facts and memories. I hug and kiss my children while caressing their backs, with my arms wrapped around them with no regard of time. My embrace cannot and will not let go this time. I hold on cheek to cheek, tear to tear. I will not leave you or hurt you. My love will now outlast this nightmare fairy tale. I no longer live in fear. I have been forgiven this real by God's grace and mercy that has kept me sane and nursed me to the reality of my unconditional hearts that always had me. I'm blessed to see the face of recovery. My broken hearts, these are my broken words. I I promised the mother you deserve, my love for you. You never knew who I was. The before I would never do to you, together we will spread our wings and soar. And to every mother and father, our children are our next generation, patient inspiration. So let's stand up for them, encourage them, and embrace them. God bless.